Alright, so apparently there's a new Doom trailer out. I mean, you guys can obviously see because of my screen right here. But those of you who don't know, I am a really big Doom fan. I have played Doom 2016, I played Doom 1 and Doom 2, technically, and I have played Doom Eternal. And whenever Doom the Dark Ages does come out, I'm going to be making a series off of that. A little disclaimer, I've already seen the trailer, but I'm going to let y'all watch it in case if y'all haven't seen it, you know? So I'm going to go ahead and start it.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
He's not one of us.
Our enemy is divided. The time is now.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. Focus on breaking humans first.
That demon, he's after something. That much power in Hell's hands. None of us would survive. Bishop Creed, we need him.
Launch the Slayer.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Stronger than maybe even you.
All right, so that was the trailer. I'm pretty fucking excited. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and break down the trailer for y'all. All right, so right here is obviously must be some kind of Maker Angel. It could be like one of those elite guards that we've seen in the past game Doom Eternal, but it clearly looks like the Slayer is holed up in some kind of Maker area. It's most likely the ship that we've seen the Slayer shot out from. Which means that the Makers are using the Slayer as obviously a weapon. That's what we're getting from this trailer. Another thing here is that this guy right here with the beard is King Novik, and he looks a lot younger. So we're going to be seeing King Novik alive, not as a ghost. So that's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of these new characters. And I think, if I remember correctly, King Novik even has a daughter. I'm most like, I could be very wrong about that, but that's from what I've heard. This guy right here. So this trailer really focuses on this guy a lot more. So apparently Prince Azrak wants, obviously, to rule over this Sentinel world. And he's going to be the main villain. And that's going to be kind of interesting because... Well, for story-wise, it's going to be interesting because we're going to be, stuck... We're basically, in the war ground between two worlds. the Sentinel World, and Hell. Now, in the past games, the Slayer has already dealt with the demons in his past, so he's already familiar with these enemies. But it's gonna be kind of like, I feel like, new for him, because now he's in this alternate world, and he's gonna be facing bigger demons, literally, because there's fucking titans. Obviously, Prince Azrak right here is gonna be a pretty big plot piece. And from right here, it seems like we're also going to be getting cutscenes of Prince Azrak and probably what I assume to be his lackeys, just like analyzing the Slayer, trying to figure out, okay, how do we kill this guy? Because obviously he's going to be a problem in my invasion, so we need to figure out how we could stop him. So that's most likely what this scene is going to be. We also see him shirtless and his horns are more pronounced. Metamorphosizing. He's going to be changing physically, what I'm assuming, throughout the campaign, probably. Now, this Titan right here is a lot different from the other ones. Because if we go back...
Hell's hands.
These ones don't appear to have any sort of armor, except for this guy right here. And the Doom community has kind of theorized that this is like the champion Titan that the Slayer has killed. And those of you who don't know what the champion Titan is, the champion Titan, which what I assume to be maybe this demon right here, is the demon, or the dead demon in Doom 2016 in the level Titan's realm. So if this guy is the champion Titan, he's most likely going to be a boss. I mean, we are obviously going to be fighting him. Okay, now this right here, they didn't show this in any other gameplay, any other trailer, or in the, when they invited a bunch of people to play test the game at ID in Dallas, Texas. But the Slayer, like in Doom Eternal, has a shoulder mount weapon, but this time it's rapid fire gun instead of like a grenade launcher or an ice bomb or a flamethrower. So this weapon right here on our shoulder is probably going to have very similar mechanics to the weapon launcher on our shoulder in the last game, but instead of grenades, it's going to be with bullets. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Okay, and this enemy right here is called the Komodo. Let's see if I could make it slower. Yeah, just look at this guy. This guy also has a goddamn shoulder mount, like right here. See, right here. Yeah, he has a shoulder mount right here. So this is a completely brand new enemy, which I'm going to be saying this a lot, like the word interesting, but this guy is pretty interesting because he is like, out of all the enemies we've seen throughout like the Doom games, he's probably like, I wouldn't say the most unique. I would say the most unique enemies in Doom are the Maker Angels, because they're not even demons at all. But the Komodo, since he is a demon, he's very different because all the demons in Doom aren't really like reptilian-like at all. This guy, he is, well, I mean, obviously he's very lizard-like, which is hence why he's called the Komodo. Which kind of makes you think that, are there going to be other enemies, like in this game or in future Doom games, that are going to be like demons, but not even look like demons? I don't know. I mean, granted that in the Doom universe, Hell is basically a world that takes over other worlds and converts those worlds' inhabitants into demons. So most likely this thing was probably something else before it became this creature, but who knows? Alright, so right here, Prince Azrak is like floating down, about to fight the Slayer.
So long as you are the only one they fear.
Are the only one? Yeah, so let me play that back.
I can never rule as king. So long as you are the only one they fear.
I can never be king so long as you're the only one they fear. So we already got some villain motivation. So Prince Azrak probably can't become a true king. Probably what I'm assuming to maybe both the Sentinel world and also the demons. Because, I mean, think about it. If you're like an evil villain who's like a king, and you want your minions to do whatever you want, but they probably won't really do what you say because there's like another guy that they are shit scared even more than you, which goes to show that you don't really have that much power at that point because there's another guy that's scarier than you. So that's, I'd say, pretty good motivation of why Prince Azrak would probably have a personal vendetta against the Slayer already. And another thing here, we have a new gun. Now, that's number 2. And what I mean is that we're obviously going to be riding a dragon and a mech in this game. But while we're piloting the mech, which is called the Atlan, the Atlan, at least so far, is going to now have two guns. A giant chain gun, which well, at least those of you who saw the developer video. The mech is now going to have like a giant like minigun. And now, apparently the mech is also going to have like some kind of giant grenade launcher. So that's going to be cool. That means we're probably going to be getting more guns, not just for the Slayer, but for the mech as well. That should be pretty nice. Also here. The dragon looks fucking huge. My god. I did not expect the dragon to be this big, but holy shit. That looks cool. That looks fucking sick. I'm sorry, that just looks cool. So every Doom game is supposed to have the BFG, right? But this game is going to be primarily centered around Hell and the Sentinel world. So we're obviously not going to have the traditional BFG gun. So instead, we're going to have a Sentinel gun that basically functions like the BFG right here. See, it glows green, and there's like a whole bunch of enemies right here. You have like 2 mancubuses, some soldiers, and like 4 cacodemons. Look at that shit. That is powerful. So we're going to get like a big fucking crossbow, a BFC. Is that what this is? A BFC. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what this gun is actually called. But that's pretty cool. Okay, right here, he's growing his third eye. So this is a cutscene where he's probably going to turn into some type of giant monstrous boss.
Stronger than
That's
me.
typically what video game villains do if they look very humanoid. Especially with like horror action games. If a human-looking evil villain, which is going to be a boss, most likely will turn into some giant monstrosity. And right here.
Even you.
Right here. That's this. Okay. The Slayer's visor is destroyed. I don't really know what this means, except that the Slayer probably may have gotten fucked up, or maybe I don't know. Even fight? Don't know. I don't really know how to feel about this. Not that this is bad, but I just don't know like how to put this like lore-wise, or how to put this together. Because this can mean like a lot of things. Obviously the Slayer didn't get killed in this cutscene, but maybe the Slayer got fucked up really badly in this fight or something. I don't know. We're gonna find out whenever the game comes out. And finally right here, fucking Cthulhu. So yeah. So like I said earlier in this video, in the Doom universe, Hell is basically a world that takes over and corrupts other worlds. And from what I've seen and heard from like other from Doom YouTubers and from people in the community, apparently there's going to be like some enemies in this game that's going to look more Lovecraftian, like the Cacodemon, for example, because the Cacodemon in this game is going to look vastly different. And there's like this gun in this game. Well, not really a gun, but it's a weapon. It basically shoots out this big steel ball. It's attached to a chain and like goes back to the gun. But apparently that gun is not made from the Sentinel world or from Hell. This gun is apparently from another world. This gun right here. See, it shoots out a big chain, a chain ball. You can see the chain right here. So this gun is not from Hell or from the Sentinel world or from Earth or from any other dimension that we have explored in the past games. So meaning that in this game, we might potentially go to a new, completely different dimension. Maybe a Lovecraftian dimension where this fucking thing resides, which will be cool as shit. So yeah, really in the trailer, we're gonna fight maybe some Lovecraftian shit. Prince Azrak wants to fuck the Doomslayer up because the demons are afraid of the Doomslayer, and that kind of fucks up Azrak's plan, as it should. The Sentinel Warriors, King Novik, doesn't really trust the Slayer because he's an outsider. Fair enough. The Makers want to use the Slayer for whatever fucking reason. We'll probably find out in the game. And we have a new grenade launcher gun for the Atlan mech. So that's basically it. I'm gonna try and post more videos for y'all because I haven't posted a video in a pretty long time, like years ago. So I want to try and start up this YouTube channel again and make more consistent videos. And I'm going to start doing that once this video comes out, but also really whenever Doom The Dark Ages comes out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys at some point whenever Doom The Dark Ages comes out, May 15th or the 13th, because I bought the premium edition, so I get to play the game 2 days early. So, haha. Yeah, see ya.